Hello everybody, thank you for being here. I'd like to tell you about the class I'm planning to offer this September, which I'm going to call The American Project in Afghanistan, What Went Wrong. And the project I'm referring to is, on the one hand, America's longest war, a war that lasted over 20 years. But on the other hand, I'm also referring to the supposedly idealistic plan to turn a landlocked, tribal, feudal, semi-nomadic Islamic society on the other side of the planet into a Western-style parliamentary democracy fashioned after American society and social values, and to make it a showcase for what free market capitalism could do when it was really turned loose. Now, when I describe it that way, I suppose that the subhead, What Went Wrong, might seem superfluous, because what could possibly go right with such a project? But really, it's a very interesting, complicated, and nuanced story. And I'd like to take you into it by giving you first social context, a portrait of what Afghanistan was like and what Afghan life was like before all this started. And then take you through the dramatic story that ended in August 2021 with the American withdrawal. And I bring a special perspective to the story because I myself was born in Afghanistan. I grew up there. I am an Afghan, but I've lived my adult life in America. I'm a Western parliamentary style type of guy here in America. And I think I have some, I understand both societies from the inside. And then I should add, in telling this story, I want to weave in some personal experiences and anecdotes and insights, because I went to Afghanistan 3 times during the American Project. I went, directly or very shortly after 9/11. I went to the border area between Afghanistan and Pakistan, and I visited the refugee camps there. And then I went to Kabul the summer that the new government was installed, right after the Taliban were driven out. And then I went again in 2012 at the very height of the American Project. So on all of these occasions, I talked to people, I took photographs, and I got what I would call some very poor quality home video kind of thing with my cell phone, or I guess I had a camera at that point. The quality of the footage is terrible, but the quality of footage is not what you're going to be looking at. I think you're going to see some things here that you're not going to see on news shows from CNN. So join me in this class. We'll go through this amazing story and then discuss what all this implies for the New World Order that's emerging on planet Earth now, and what might happen going forward. Thank you.